All right, man, peace. So, brothers, for those of you who've been on my Patreon platform for the duration, really for the last 3 or 4 months now that I've been uploading on this platform, you know that I've created not one, not two, but 3 instructional videos on how to configure your Patreon account. Why is that? Because I knew that some zealous or over-enthusiastic brother was going to come on this platform, just put down $5 or $10 for their pledge, and not properly look over the information for how to configure his account. And that would be the same brother who would be messaging me or emailing me at the end of the month claiming that he'd been quote-unquote overcharged. There's no way that you can be overcharged when you're the one who bills yourself. On this platform, you literally bill yourself. So you're the one who is always at fault whenever something occurs. And that is why, in order for me to eliminate any form of culpability on my end, I've made not one, not two, but 3 instructional videos. And I'm going to make a 4th instructional video, and I'm going to be publishing it, of course, charge-free, at least twice a week for the duration that I'm on this platform, which I don't plan on being for that long a term. I'm just waiting until my own platforms are up to snuff according to my specifications and my standards. But while I'm here, I want to make sure that brothers and whoever else happens to be here is not overcharging themselves. Because what happens is after you overcharge yourself, people do not like to be held accountable for what they do. So they run to Patreon and they beg for some type of reimbursement. Patreon says, go to the creator. What a lot of you cats don't understand, though, is that Patreon takes their cut of the revenue, sends me my cut, and then they say, go get the refund from the creator. You understand that? So when one person is inept, it's like a football team or a basketball team. If there's one person out there on the hardwood or on the field who's not doing their job, it affects everybody else. Not to digress, but I get people on my YouTube channel who ask me, never really on my Patreon, because most of the people on my Patreon are supporters. But YouTube is an open forum, so every once in a while you get a naysayer. They'll say, why are you worried about such and such? Or why do you care about what this person is doing or what that person is doing? And the reason why people say that is because they do not understand community. Everybody is interlocked. So when you're doing something or you're teaching your children to accept something, eventually that's going to trickle down towards me. In the same way, on a football team, if someone's not doing their job on the offensive line, the quarterback gets sacked, the running back gets stuck in the backfield. On a platform like this, when you do not do your due diligence in how you configure your account, it makes for a bad experience for you, a bad experience for Patreon, because now they have to worry about getting harassed and seeing if they can issue chargebacks. And it makes for a rougher experience for me, because then I start to receive emails like this that convey that my account is under greater scrutiny, and I don't have time for this because I'm a creator. I want to spend my time doing what I have to do and what I want to do, as opposed to trying to clean up messes that brothers should not be making as grown men. We're all grown men. So that means that whenever you put your signature down on something, you have to make sure that you know what you're signing. Whenever you decide to pledge for something, and I'm very thankful for everyone who's decided to pledge, but please be responsible. As I've always stated, I don't care if you pledge $1 a month, $1 a video, whatever you do, just know what you're doing. When you come on a platform and you put down $10 and you don't check exactly what's going on, what are going to be the parameters of how I'm going to be pledged, that's irresponsible on your part. And it's going to leave a sour taste in your mouth at the end of the month. When I upload 30 videos, you put down $10 and just hit save, and now you're getting billed $300, and you have kids to feed, you have a car note, you have rent, you have a mortgage. So please be responsible, because when you're not, it doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. And once again, I'm only talking to the 2 or 3% of people who are not attentive. Everyone else, thank you for your pledge. Thank you for whatever you're doing. I appreciate you. Hopefully you appreciate the videos. This is going to be the platform for my serious videos until I get everything up to snuff according to my standards on my own platform. YouTube will still be for the sports videos, for the social commentary videos when it comes to relationships or what have you, or certain messages for the so-called black man. But once again, this video and many other videos are going to be republished at least twice a week to drill it into the heads, not only of the people who are already here, but also the new pledgers that I need you to be on point with what you're doing and to make sure that you scrutinize what you're doing, because it's not just about you. It's about myself. It's about Patreon, because we're all interconnected. As you can see here, this person, Yuzu, said, "Hi, Chronicles of Judah 144. We wanted to reach out to you instead of just removing your account. We have received several complaints from your patrons about excessive posts on your account, which results in excessive charges to your patrons. First off, there's no such thing as excessive posts on my account. The only issue is that there are people who are not paying attention to how they're pledging. I can put 100 posts up here, and as long as you did your job and how you configure your account, you shouldn't have to worry. But I'm not going to go back and forth with this person because it's not worth my time. It's fruitless. I like to go straight to the source. The source are the people who are not doing their due diligence." It says here, "This is now resulting in chargebacks being charged to us. If you continue to post excessively, we will be forced to remove your page to avoid further chargebacks. Please let us know if you have any questions. Regards, Yuzu, Patreon Trust and Safety." Brothers, I don't want to receive any more emails from this dude, Yuzu. Okay? I have things I have to get done every day. It's like if you're at work and the principal calls you about your child acting up in school. You're going to be annoyed because you have shit to do that's important. Let's pay very close attention to what we're doing. It's not even about me. It's more about yourself. But I want it to be a good experience for everyone involved. Once again, I don't care about how much you pledge. Okay? Please make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing. It's extremely important, not just here, but in life. Pay attention to what you're doing. Once again, this is only for the 2 or 3% of people who are having this issue. But I've done 3 videos about this already. Anyway, brothers, peace. So firstly, let me thank all of you brothers out there who decided to pledge on my Patreon page. I just wanted to create this introduction video so that I could accentuate the importance of you brothers out there understanding the relevance of you making sure that you pay attention to how much money you're pledging. I don't care how much it is. It's your business. And that's the point of the page. You decide how much you're going to contribute and how you're going to contribute. Is it going to be on a per video basis or on a monthly basis? It's all up to you. I don't care how much you pledge. I don't care how much you quote unquote subscribe for. It is what it is. I just want to make sure that you're not the recipient of an exorbitant bill at the end of the month because you were not paying appropriate attention to what you were doing. So I'm just going to walk you through certain things. As we can see here, this is the Chronicles of Judah 144 channel. In order to become a patron, you click on the button, become a patron. That will take you to the next page. Now, after you hit the sign up tab and you enter your name, your email, your password, etc., it's going to take you to the next page where it will say payment details. Just please make sure that you scroll up. It's going to allow you to stipulate how much you pay. It'll say choose what you pay. Of course, the original entry is going to say $5. Let's say you want to pay $5 a month. It'll have monthly limit when you scroll down. The first option is I'd like to support every creation. Please keep in mind that if you leave this one checked off, you're going to be paying $5 per video as opposed to per month. So if you only want to pay $5 a month, you hit the bottom button there. It says I'd like to set a monthly limit. If you only want to pay $5 a month, make sure that you change that from 2 to 1 so that you only get billed once per month according to how much you want to pay. Now, of course, as I've already stated, if you want to pay per video, that's the top option. I like to support every creation. I just want to make sure that you brothers out there and whoever else decides to sign up for my channel understands how to sign up appropriately so that you're not being billed anything that you are not aware of at the end of the month. Please make sure that you know what you're doing when it comes to that. Of course, when you scroll down, it's going to ask you for your name, your card number, so on and so forth. After you've entered everything, it's going to prompt you to save. However much it is that you decide to pay, just please understand, number one, the difference between per creation and per month. If you want to pay per video, then you choose per creation. If you want to pay per month, then pick per month. Also make sure that it's already pre-configured for 2 times you to be billed. So you change it to 1 if you only want to be billed once per month. If you want to be billed twice per month, then you leave it at 2. If you want to be charged per creation, you leave it with the top option, per creation. But please make sure that you're configuring your account properly when you sign up. Once again, thank you for your support. Peace.